Will it end tonight? That's the question as one team battles to shut the door on the season. Another hopes to stave off defeat. The NBA playoffs on 2K Sports. In this game, we'll see the Atlanta Hawks going up against the Portland Trail Blazers. This is Kevin Harlan, and by my side, Greg Anthony and Brent Beard. And from the sideline, David Aldridge. Let's take a look at our starters from Portland. Lillard and McCollum are the high-octane guard pair. Nurkic is out there with Grant, and it's Ford in at the three. And for Atlanta, and out of bounds as the Trailblazers gain possession. Here's Nurkic. Lillard outside. Here's Ford, and that one is good with the extra effort on the glass.
Well, he takes care of salvaging that possession for the offense by getting on the offensive glass.
The 10-footer finds the target.
Yeah, here's a list of things I don't want to do, and right at the top is guard that guy.
And Lillard kicks to McCollum. Pass to Grant. Lillard against Bagley. And finished off by Nurkic.
Well, great to get Nurkic involved in the pick and roll, and he can be deadly as a roll man.
On the sideline, let's catch up with Hall of Famer David Aldridge.
Well, I was able to talk with Lionel Hollins a couple of minutes ago. I asked him if he would change anything now that his team's backs are against the wall. He said they'll make a few minor adjustments, but not to expect any sweeping changes. He told me we aren't going to climb out of this hole by changing our stripes. We just have to play a little tougher, a little smarter, and I think we'll be okay. We will see if he's right tonight, Kevin. Back to you.
Okay, David, much appreciated. Here's McCollum, following the three by Atlanta. Nurkic kicks to Lillard. 5 to shoot. Tried to come right back with the three of his own, but it's no good. And there's another turnover by Atlanta. Here are the NBA's top scorers during this postseason as shown on the 2K leaderboard. Damian Lillard, number 1. The Trailblazers have gotten 4 of 6 field goal attempts to drop in the first quarter. Passes it to Horde. Grant surveying the D. Bagley against Nurkic. Over Bagley, and the Trailblazers getting another bucket right there.
And Nurkic proving he's got a little touch there from the mid-range. Very difficult guy to guard.
Basket is good. He'll get a chance for one more at the line.
Well, he is looking confident. Love how they're using him so far.
Yeah, right now I don't see any let-up. I think he's going to just keep putting his foot on that gas pedal tonight.
Now, here's Lillard. 5 points in the game. And he uses the glass on the layup. Lillard's got 7 points.
Well, that basket must be widening out right now, and he's making almost every shot he's putting up this quarter.
Brady, another three for Atlanta.
And he's not going to miss that sort of an opportunity from deep.
Three-pointer, and that one's good. Lillard's got a couple of threes now in the first for Portland.
Pretty easy right now. Clear out, give him some space, let him get to work.
Both teams will make substitutions. And now the first timeout called here for the Hawks. The Hawks trail by 3. Gets it to go from beyond the arc. 11 points in the game.
Great start for him. 4-4. He could be in for a big game.
Hardaway passes to Grant. Nurkic dishes to Lillard. Off target from three-point range. Hawks have got a perfect 6 for 6 in the game up to this point. So they take the lead.
This team is rolling right now. Still haven't missed a shot.
Pass to Horde. Back to Lillard. Atlanta with the rebound.
His touch from mid-range, that's almost always good. That won't shake his confidence.
Punch, counter punch. Impressive offensive production. early on.
Who's going to miss first? Every time one team scores, the other team right back at you.
Screen by Nurkic. Again, the miss by Lillard.
And the great shooters know when they've got enough opening to go for the three. I didn't think it was a bad choice on that possession. Yeah, they're relying on their three-point shooting and getting pretty good results.
So timeout called here, the first for Portland.
And doesn't like how things are going right now.
The timeout before the timeout here, maybe just to cut off the momentum and have a chit-chat with the team to settle down.
Again, the miss by the Trailblazers. They have a chance to go 2 for 1 here.
But let's see how they play the clock.
What
that? And this is right around the time when one team might start to pull away.
Yeah, this team is looking to add to the lead, trying to put the other team away, and threatening here. One player sometimes can drag down your offense, and he seems to be an anchor here in this quarter.
And that one drops for him.
And you can't help but pick their defense apart. They're completely in disarray.
That one drops for him.
Lillard producing right now and finding ways to torch this defense, just filling up the stat sheet.
Sinks the triple. And so it's Atlanta enjoying a 12-point lead as they talk things over during the break. And we'll see if they can keep up their tremendous shooting. They've been... Greg, we know many guys in the NBA have range.
I'm training in the summer.
The team seems to support, Greg, that philosophy 100%.
The game has changed. Some guys would rather take a few steps back to get a cleaner look. Lillard being one of them.
So glad to have you with us here as we bring you more action from courtside at Game 5. Let's take a moment here to get your guys' take on scoring so far for Atlanta.
They've definitely had a hot hand from three-point range. Always nice to get off to a good start.
Another part of the game tonight where they've been effective is to get points in the paint.
And now, brought to you by Gatorade, all fueled up and ready to go. Let's reset our lineups. On the court right now for the Hawks. And that one's good, Williamson.
Well, the key to defending Zion in the paint is don't let him get the ball. After he touches it, damage is going to get done.
Back to Lillard. From deep. Atlanta with the rebound. It was a big win for them, coming off Tuesday's match.
Remarkable consistency from deep. You can't count on that every game, especially on the road.
And the interesting part was they kept firing away in that game, but the defense didn't make much of an adjustment.
Both teams running perimeter-oriented plays that are working.
Well, both of them looking towards the three-point line, and I like to see that, especially when the results are made buckets.
And here in the second, 2 minutes gone by. Here's Brady. Another three for Atlanta.
And the three-pointers are starting to add up. That's his third of the quarter, and it brings him to 4 on the game.
Now a timeout called by Portland.
And as things present themselves throughout a game, teams have to adapt on the fly.
And timeouts are a wonderful opportunity to just settle in and recollect the thoughts of your entire team. Not just the guys playing, but the entire team.
And they are absolutely stroking it from beyond the arc.
And he drives in.
Love seeing a point guard who can explode to the rim like that.
Oh, great attitude and even a better finish.
Well, just seeking out weaknesses in the defense and then exploiting it.
Good on the bucket.
Yeah, the vision's one thing, but the timing also helps. Lillard prepared to get the ball to his teammate.
And the Hawks making a change here. Layman's checked in. Here's a look at the 2K leaderboard with the list of the best shooters during the postseason. Marvin Bagley on top. And, of course, Zion Williamson.
And they've both been extremely hot from the floor. Great timing on their part to get it going in the postseason.
And he goes in for the dunk.
Oh, and look at his man just go flying by him after the shot fake.
And it might be humiliating for the defender, but it feels oh so good on the other side. My goodness. Trailblazers moving the ball around. And Damian Lillard with the jam.
Well, there are scorers, and then there are confident scorers. Lillard's so dangerous with the
And guys, that's not as easy as he made it look. You've got to have some skills to pull that off.
Well, he's got plenty of those, that's for sure. First trip to the line for him here. And the first one drops.
But you got quicks, you got instincts, and you got aggression. Damian Lillard capable of taking over just about any time he wants.
C.J. McCollum, he's checked in for Portland.
Well, when he gets into a groove at the free throw line, it doesn't just last for tonight. This might be 2 weeks, 2 months, something like that.
And there's the pass to Zeller. Nurkic with it. Now defended by Williamson. 6 to shoot. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard.
Guys, he's been a one-man air raid coming at them time and time again.
Kind of like he's in his living room right now. He's found a comfort zone. Once he gets that, the defense knows they're in trouble.
And they are attacking the rim and getting great results.
Driving in, Nurkic, and finished off by Nurkic.
On that pick and roll, you have to always play Lillard to shoot, but he's smart enough to see those gaps, dumps it off to the man in the best position to score there.
And foul on the shot. He'll shoot 2 at the free throw line.
All the officials are all over that one.
First trip to the free throw line for him in this one. Jeremy Grant, he's checked in for the Trailblazers. And both free throws good for Williamson.
I mean, the excitement around Zion is completely undeniable. He's so explosive and he's so dynamic. It'll be interesting to see where he can take his talents.
And so it's Monroe with it, bringing it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Bucket is good. And the Hawks lead by 17.
Yeah, he's going to knock that down if you give it to him. Uncompetitive there defensively.
The defense also looking defeated. The lack of hustle is driving the coaching staff a little bit batty right now.
And the basket by McCollum.
I feel like when CJ gets a couple of these to go, it accentuates his ability and confidence to score from.
Caution. Flammable.
That is just nasty.
Out the athleticism connecting. And that dunk reverberated throughout this entire building.
It sure did. Up high and down hard on the windmill flight. Atlanta leading by 17. 3-second difference between shot clock and game clock. Lets it go with a 3. Another 3 for Atlanta.
Just playing with poise and confidence, and they continue to put points on the board.
Yeah, just really pouring it on right now, trying to take away the opposition's motivation to keep competing in this one.
And obviously his momentum from the last game has carried over here tonight.
Yeah, the coach pretty smart for zoning in on him.
And so it's Atlanta sitting on a 21-point lead to end the quarter.
And now, the 2K Sports Halftime Show.
Looking at the Hawks, the confidence they've shown throughout this NBA Finals has continued with their outstanding first half.
And it's time for more of the NBA Finals on 2K Sports. What a time of year. Really an incredible game from Lillard.
And the bulk of his damage so far has come from the perimeter. A lot of threes early on.
Yeah, he keeps tracking down those spots behind the three-point line and finding some open opportunities.
On the floor for Portland, guard spots filled by Lillard and McCollum. Grant is out there with Nurkic, and it's Ford in at the small forward position. Oh, that was something else!
Zion plays within the system right there, very unselfish.
McCollum outside. And Lillard kicks to McCollum. High post, Nurkic. Bagley with the block. Here's Brady, and again, it's Atlanta.
And when they've gone to him, he has come through big time. You got to keep getting him touches.
McCollum outside. He dishes it to Grant. Now, Nurkic. He's got 8. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. Bagley with the rebound. Bagley's got his 4th rebound with that last one here tonight. And 2 shots coming up at the line as he gets fouled on the shot.
Now, I tell you what, he earned his money on that foul.
For Atlanta, they have gone 3 for 3 at the line tonight.
Shooting 2.
First one falls for him. He hits both from the stripe. And we're about a minute and a half here into the second half. They could use a big shot here to get this offense going.
Too many empty possessions. Right now, they need a basket.
Bagley with the block.
Well, you pair that length with those kind of defensive instincts, and Marvin Bagley becomes a much more effective defender.
And a good offensive board. And he gets the bucket. Now a timeout called by Portland.
And Coach can't be happy, and I think I know why. Their defense putting up no resistance inside.
No, they're not preventing them from scoring, and if you can get to a high-efficiency shot on the floor, and that's the paint, you just keep going.
Saransky's checked in for C.J. McCollum. And here's Lillard. He brings it up for Portland. Still looking for their first bucket of the second half. It's good from long range. Lillard's got 32 points.
Well, the rest of the team has looked pretty bad tonight, but he's done a fantastic job of scoring the ball and carrying the load on offense.
Takes the assist and lays it in. Picked out the pass nicely.
I'm sorry, that's poor defense down low again. It's been a mismatch thus far in the paint.
Lillard from outside. And again, it's the Trailblazers from deep.
And he got loose from the three-point range in the first half and showing signs here that he's still got the flow in the second.
Fires from deep. Portland grabs the miss.
Well, he was terrific in the first half, guys. Maybe some adjustments from the opposing team coach, and he's lost a little bit of that touch here in the second.
Hawks have gone 4 of 6 from the field since the start of the third. Pass to Williamson. Shoots over Nurkic, and it's Williamson missing. Trailblazers have gone just 25% from the field here in the second half. They're 2 of 8. Lillard outside. Nurkic setting the pick for Lillard. Takes it inside. It's blocked. Out of bounds. Trailblazers ball as Portland keeps possession. And now another look at that mobile one-block defensive performance.
And you've got to take your defense up a notch in the playoffs. He takes it up about 3 notches on that block.
The Trailblazers making a switch here. Zeller's checked in. Just over 3.5 minutes through the third quarter of play now. Second chance shot, and he gets it to go. Atlanta leading by 23. Here he goes. Count the bucket, and he's got a free throw coming up as well.
They are just killing him on the interior.
For Atlanta, they have been good at the line so far, 5 of 5. And Portland making a change here.
Mind the lanes. Mind the lanes. One shot.
Portland's gone into the three-point range 4 times since halftime and buried 2 of them. Back to Lillard. drills it from outside.
Well, he should be playing this game with an apron on because he's cooking right now.
Pass to Reddish. Bagley with a screen on Satoransky. Buries it down low. Reddish has got his first points in this one.
Yeah, lots of bodies around him, and Cam Reddish finds a way to score.
Satoransky, the pass to Little. Zeller dishes to Lillard. Zeller setting the pick for Lillard. Back to Zeller. Clock at 4. Off the mark there with the three-point shot.
Well, they've been better than good on the glass today, and there is a glaring discrepancy between these two teams in that area.
Reddish pinballing, fighting his way through the defense, and then finding a way to score.
Zeller passes to Satoransky. Over Reddish. From 13 feet, it goes down.
That mid-range jumper is just another one of his weapons.
Pass to Reddish. The Hawks working the ball around. Here's Bagley. Goes back up, and that's 2 points on the layup. Bagley's got 6 here in this quarter.
Well, Bagley is so long, you can't let him go uncovered when he's around the offensive glass.
And Lillard kicks to Hardaway. Good. Great play by Lillard to set it up. Lillard's got 4 assists in the game.
And that's got to happen if they want to have a chance to turn this thing around. I mean, he needs to just take the game over. I mean, it seems like he's been hesitant to pull the trigger.
And so it's the Atlanta Hawks finishing the quarter up by a whopping 24 points. The scoring has been tremendous, and they are shooting lights out with very high accuracy. And how about a look now at our assist of the game? Brought to you by State Farm.
And I'm glad this was the pick because I love this pass. Such a great dish. That's what I call court vision.
Well, a great job with the eyes. And what separates great playmakers, as we note, is peripheral vision.
And there have been 2 very different performances from these teams today as we get going in quarter number 4.
Not a lot of resistance on the inside, and they're taking full advantage.
And for the Trailblazers, Lillard and McCollum are the high-octane guard pair. Nurkic is out there with Jeremy Grant, and it's Ford in at the 3 spot. The 3, it's hauled in by the Trailblazers.
And they had some botched coverage that turned into no coverage.
The shot from the low post is good.
And not being as aggressive from the three-point line anymore. They had a lot more attempts in that first half.
And the pass to Bagley. Nurkic with the block.
Nurkic big and blocking.
Lillard the pass to Nurkic. And it's McCollum at the elbow. Kicks it out to Lillard, and Lillard gets double-teamed. Pass to Grant. The Trailblazers need to get off a shot. Ford, and there's the shot clock violation. Couldn't get the shot off in time. And so it's Bagley with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. Passes it to Williamson. The wing jumper off target. The Trailblazers have gone 1 of 3 from the field to start the 4th quarter. Now here's McCollum. He's guarded closely. Got a piece of it. Now the Hawks moving it the other way. Launches the 3. And once again off the mark by Atlanta. The Trailblazers shooting has been great, up over 50%. In fact, 52%. Here's Lillard. And then Lillard slams it in.
You want evidence of Lillard finishing at the rim? I give you Exhibit A.
Atlanta calls timeout.
And coaches looking to seize every advantage, maximize every possession.
Got to feel good as a coach if you make all those adjustments. Pull the right strings. That's what they love to do.
Just under 2.5 minutes gone here in the final quarter. Williamson is screen on Lillard, and there's the drive, and that one good. He has 30.
Yeah, and right when you thought that shot was leaving his hands, he reinvents it.
Horde passes to McCollum. And so the ball out of bounds. McCollum touched it last. Hawks have gone just 33% from the field in the fourth quarter so far. They are 2 of 6. They get it back. Bagley with a wide open look. Cans it from downtown. Bagley's got 11 points here in just the second half. Guys, they're looking for a way to score here.
Yeah, they've had a tough time taking the lid off.
Lillard fires away from way outside, and he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. The pass to Brady. Covered by Lillard. The shot, no good. And it's Portland the other way. Pass to McCollum. Here's Horde. Back to McCollum. Shoots the three. Buries it from three-point range.
Just so hard defensively to stay after McCollum. He can be elusive, and then he can score from anywhere.
Pass to Williamson. Shoots over Grant. Hawks passing it around. Passes it to Bagley. 5 on the clock. Driving the lane, and that'll be 2 free throws coming up. Officials on the call with the foul. And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown so far for Atlanta.
And I like how they've taken the high percentage shot in the paint. In that first half, we saw them doing it, and they've continued to succeed as the game has worn on.
The other impressive part about their offense tonight has been their ability to get inside off the bounce. Lots of points in there.
So Portland ends up going with the new group. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time. Portland's gotten just 1 of 4 three-pointers to go down for them here in the fourth. Zeller against Bagley. Rodriguez outside. Here's Zeller. The second chance effort. Great D that time from Bagley.
He gets a lot of points right there at the rim, but the defense determined not to give up the easy deuce there.
And wow, that's the end of an epic journey taken by both these teams in unbelievable fashion. Get the NBA title rings ready, folks, for the Hawks.
You don't see this kind of a blowout often, but tonight this is a quality win across the board to deliver out this kind of punishment.
They definitely never changed the approach. They just kept after it and showed they were clearly the better team in just about every single category.
Impressive job by the players, coaches, and don't discount the impact of these fans.
Awesome to see their output tonight, trying to urge their team on, and that can always help. That home advantage of home fans getting you going, fully on display here.
You know, I love how he absorbs the foul and still had a chance to knock that one down.
And the first one at the line is good. And so Zeller nails both of them. There's 25 seconds left to play in the final quarter. Satoransky covering. Somehow ignores the tight D and gets the layup.
Finishing strong. This is how you want to close things out.
Yeah, definitely putting a stamp on this one. A very, very decisive victory for the club tonight.
And that's it, folks. The Atlanta Hawks have won it all.
And how about the road that these guys have been down, and it ends with an NBA championship. A heartfelt congratulations to everyone who's taking part in that celebration right there. Pure joy.
You have to hand it to the entire organization. They worked together to get right here.
And guys, what a reward for the fan base. I mean, I know one thing. They're going to enjoy this memory for a long, long time.
And we have enjoyed our time with you folks all season long. This is Kevin Harlan saying so long. Have a wonderful summer.